those belts.
That's it. We've been
Number one done tonight.
This is the number one.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
KUGAN CASSIUS IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm joined by new IBF King.
Of the world.
How long have you waited to hear that?
Very long time. 19 years for this. Cool.
Sum up your feelings for me right now.
It's not sunk in, has it? You know, it's not sunk in, but you know, I just want more though. That's the thing. You know, when you win something, you want more and more. So we'll see. Eddie said we're gonna get a little run out, hopefully December time, and then get a unification.
Let's talk about the fight in general. The right decision in the end?
Yeah, 100%. You know, to be fair with you, you know, when I'm in a fight, I actually don't. I don't know what's. You know, I'm just thinking about one thing, and that's just literally going there and smashing someone. I don't know what's happening, who's winning the fight. I don't know. You know, to me, I feel like when I'm in the fight, I'm losing every single round. That is my mentality, I promise you. You know, and I just felt like I just need to win. I need to win. I need to just smash him. This can't go 12 rounds. I need to smash this guy. That's my mentality. And, you know, he will badly beaten up. And, you know, I think it was the right decision at the end. But listen, it's a world title fight. You've got to give him, you know, the last. You can't just stop it early. You've got to really. He's put a lot of time and effort into this. So he don't want to. If he's going to go out, he's going to go out on a shield to a certain degree. Not like cold, but you know, he's trained hard and he's been in this game a long time. So, you know, you have to give him a bit more time instead of just getting stopped. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as you walked in here, you looked straight for his dressing room. You didn't see him for probably about 5 minutes after because I think he was getting treatment, but that was your mentality as well. You won the title, but you wanted to go and see Jazza straight away.
And hopefully I'm going to go and see him in the hospital. Listen, this is business. I've got nothing but love and respect for Jazza. I do not hate any fighter. I promise you now, every single fighter I respect. But when we get in that ring and fight, or you know, I just want to. It's just a different mentality. You know, I just feel like when I get in that ring, it is. I don't know. You know, it might have been the way I've been brought up or whatever it is, but I just treat it like it's life and death, and that's how it is for me. You know, if I feel like an animal. If I don't kill, I don't eat. And that's my mentality when I get in the ring. You know, if I don't go out there and absolutely, you know, give it to someone, I don't eat.
Barry, we know obviously Josh Warrington was working here tonight. You mentioned him, yeah. You mentioned him in your post-fight interview. We know that Warrington has got a tough task ahead of him in the rematch with Lara, but for you now, that seems to be kind of your immediate attention, that you want that rematch or not?
100%. You know, I want the winner out of Lara or him. I don't mind. You know, I believe if I fight him or Lara, I promise you now, it's not going to go 12 rounds. You know, 100%. One of them two are leaving this. If I fight any of them two, they're both leaving the stretcher, without a shadow of a doubt. And listen, he's got a tough fight. Lara can fight, he can punch. So, you know, hopefully he can pull it through and do something, you know, get back to where he belongs.
What does that mean to you there? Because you've been in the game a while. You said talking about Jazza's been in the game a while. You've been in the game a while. Your original fight with Jazza was like 8 years ago.
For a British title. And you know what? People used to say to me, that was a world title fight, that. And I thought, no, that. But you know what? I'm glad because that pushed me to train harder, to do. Because I thought, if that's British level and that's really toughish, I've got to be even more better. And that kind of propelled me to be even better than I am. Do you know what I mean? And like now, I feel like, you know, I've got to be even better for the next level. And that's it, you know, and all credits to Jazza Dickens. Every time I've asked him for sparring, he always comes, you know, he's always fit, he's strong, he can punch, he can do everything. And he's going to be a hard fight for anyone. And hopefully, you know, he's gone to the hospital now. Hopefully everything's fine with him. And, you know, he deserves a world title shot. I think he should get a rematch with Lee Wood. You know, he's already beat Lee Wood once, and it'd be a good fight.
Is Lee Wood an option?
Look, the reason why Josh Warrington was out for so long is because he was IBF champion of the world. Kanzu was the regular champion. And the IBF do not, you know, you can't make that a unification. Because being a regular champion is not You know, yeah, he's a he's champion, but he's not a world champion.
If he gets elevated?
If he gets elevated, even better. You know, I'll fight him 100%. But, you know, until then, there's no point. I'm not going to go and do what Josh Warrington did and waste, 16 months waiting for a fight that I know is never going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know, Eddie did everything he could do to try and get him elevated, and he wouldn't do it, because I don't know. Because, look, put it this way. What's the Irish kid called, John? Connon is Intercontinental, whatever, WBA.
Interim title.
Interim. Yeah. Then Lee Wood's regular. Then Leo Santa Cruz is world champion. So who's really world champion? Leo Santa Cruz. But it's a weird set. That's why I wanted to fight for the IBF, because I didn't want to fight because I knew when I fought for the IBF there isn't no other titles. It's just IBF champion of the whole world, and that's it. And I didn't want to fight for no regular title or Kanzu. I never even rated Kanzu when Eddie told me he was making that fight. I said to him, Eddie, put it this way. Did you know Kanzu? How long have you known Kanzu for? Have you heard of his name?
I've heard of his name, but that's my job. Yeah. So.
Okay. But how long have people known his name in England? Okay. The last 18 months. Is that right or wrong? Okay. And who's been bigging up Kanzu to say he was this and that? Josh Warrington.
The fight, with Warrington has been linked for the last year and a half.
Yeah, but really and truly, no one knew who Kanzu was. I'm not taking no credit for Lee Wood, because I'm over the moon for Lee Wood. He deserves it. He's been in this game a very long time, and I'm over the moon that he went in there and smashed that guy up. But I'm just saying to you, it's not really, I never rated him. When people were saying, I said, you know what, I think Lee Wood will beat him. And people were like to me, oh no, he's got a good work rate. And I thought, what's a good work rate? What's the point of throwing 1,000 punches around?
January, Kanzu, Josh Warrington were for the ring belt, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they're number one. 9 months later, they both got knocked out by kids who weren't even in the rankings. So how good were them two,
Yeah. But I'm just saying to you, like...
Yeah, but it's like saying Trevor Bryant's heavyweight champion of the world. You don't even mention him. Like Barry just said, Josh Taylor. Yeah. What is he if Gervonta Davis is champion?
Yeah. So if the case is then, if Lee was world champion, then Josh Taylor is not unified world champion. He can't be, because Gervonta Davis is champion. If you want to put it as that. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them. All right then. It's like saying AJ is not WBA world champion. What's his name, John? That other heavyweight. Trevor Bryan, I don't even know who he is. But no one goes on about Trevor Bryan, do they? No one shouts about, Trevor... Eddie Hearn don't ever go, Trevor Bryan's world champion. I'm just saying it. You could... All right, if that's the case, why don't you get Dillian White that fight? If Dillian wants a world title, get him that fight then. Then he'll be world champion. Do you know what I mean?
Well, listen, regardless of that situation, you hold the IBF title. What you do after that now, we understand that it makes sense for you to unify. You can't unify with a regular, so if a super title was elevated, then you could consider that.
100%. And the thing is, let's see where we go from here. Even if they offer me a fight at super featherweight, the IBF champion at super featherweight, if they want that, I'm happy to move up to that division or lightweight and challenge for that.
Right, it's been a long night. Yeah. Couple of things. Congratulations, first of all, because you've had to wait your time, and tonight was your time. Yeah. Secondly, have you got anything else you would like to add?
I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me over the years to get me in this position. There's that many names and that many people. It's just ridiculous. And big shout out to Brendan Ingle, Alma Ingle, my grandparents, Umza, Mohammed, my mum and dad, John Ingle, Brendan Ingle, Dominic Ingle, Hindhouse School, Mia Khan, Baz, everyone, Dave Stash, Carl Lukac, all these years. There's that many names over the years who've been in the gym. The list goes on and on and on.
Congratulations. I'll let you get on with the rest of your night. I'm sure I'll see you possibly back at the hotel.
100%, brother. Thank you very much.
Bring the belt.
Thank you. I'll bring it, don't you worry.
CASSIUS with the new IBF featherweight champion of the world.
Featherweight in the world. The whole world. IBF champion of the whole world.
And we'll catch up with you after. Well done, mate.
Cool. Appreciate it. Thank you, IFL. Big shout out.
Top man.